room know me as just Cindy, the mom, the friend, the daycare provider, and the military spouse. But what most of you may not know is how this black garbage bag represents a specific day and event that changed my life forever. It not only represents what's made me who I am today, and what has driven me to better myself as a person, a wife, a mother, and a friend, but what has paved the road that has led me to this very moment in my life. In the summer of 1990, in the inner city of Long Beach, California, lived a broken family that consisted of 5 children and 2 parents who were too unstable to care for that many children, let alone themselves. That's when Child Protective Services stepped in and removed those 5 children from their care. 3 of them were divided into foster homes, and the 2 oldest were sent to live with their great aunt in that very same neighborhood. Those 2 oldest siblings were my older brother and I, and even though we were given the chance to stay together with a family member, the living situation was not an easy one. We lived in a tiny 2-bedroom home where my aunt slept in one room and her disabled son occupied the other. And we were meant to sleep in the living room floor in sleeping bags. As bad as it was still our home for the next 2 years and the only stability in our lives. That changed on the day of May 1st, 1991. I was just 7 years old and in 2nd grade. I came home from school to find 2 black garbage bags sitting by the front door. In each were all of our clothes and the few toys that we owned. My aunt sat my brother and I down and told us that we were going to live with our brothers and sister, that they were in the care of a lady named Beverly, and that she would take care of us and keep us together as a family. I just sat there looking out the window and in shock and in tears. As a child, you can't really see the big picture. I saw it as my aunt not wanting me anymore. I asked myself, was it because I hid my homework because I didn't want to do it? Or because I took some money and spent it all on candy? Or because I snuck out of the house and went swimming with my neighbor when she told me not to? I looked at it as I did something bad and I was being punished for it. I remember the moment that silver Dodge minivan, like this one, pulled into the driveway, and a white-haired grandma stepped out and rang the doorbell. I will never forget that smile and hug she gave me. She told me everything was going to be okay. I climbed into the van and saw my younger siblings, which made me very happy. And even though I didn't know what was really going on, my fears went away and I knew I was right where I was supposed to be. On May 1st, 1991, I wasn't being punished. I was given a better chance at life. I was given a forever family. It took me years to realize that my aunt made the tough decision to let us go, and I am grateful for it. My experience as a young child has been what has driven me to become a better mother and has shaped me into the person I am today. I am strong, I am determined, and independent. I may not be the best student or mother at times, but I do try and give my girls a childhood that can't only fit into one black garbage bag, but can overflow their hearts with love, fun memories, and lots of opportunities that I didn't have. Thank you for coming and listening to my speech, and hopefully you have learned a little bit more about who I am, and not just Cindy.